Time magazine sold in Koch-backed deal. U.S. magazine publisher Time Incorporated will be bought by rival media company Meredith Corporation for $2.8 billion, £2.1 billion. The deal is backed by the billionaire brothers Charles and David Koch, who are known for supporting economically conservative causes. Meredith is an Iowa-based publisher and broadcaster which has made 2 previous unsuccessful bids for Time. Time has struggled with declining advertising revenues since it was spun off from Time Warner in 2014. In addition to Time, the company also publishes People, Sports Illustrated, Entertainment Weekly and Fortune magazines. In the UK, Time Incorporated's titles include Wallpaper, The Enemy, Horse and Hound, World Soccer, Uncut, Women's Own, Ideal Home, and Angler's Mail, among others. In November, Time's third-quarter revenue slipped 9.5% to $679 million, marking the 6th straight quarter the publisher fell short of analysts' expectations. This all-cash transaction, and the immediate, certain value it provides, is in the best interests of the company and its shareholders, Time's chairman John Fay said in a statement. Meredith owns print publications Family Circle and Better Homes and Gardens as well as local television stations across the U.S. The company said the deal would give it nearly $700 million in digital advertising revenues and an unmatched reach to the valuable millennial customers, in their 20s and 30s. Political activism. As part of the deal, Meredith has secured $650 million from the Koch brothers' private equity arm, Koch Equity Development. The 2 brothers run Koch Industries, which is one of the world's largest privately owned companies, with interests ranging from pipelines to paper towels. According to the Koch Industries website, to millions of Americans, the words Koch brothers and political activism go hand in hand. They've long championed economically conservative candidates and causes, but they've also pushed criminal justice reform and made large donations to the American Civil Liberties Union. Previous interest from the Koch brothers in the LA Times prompted protests from the public who feared editorial interference. Their involvement in a media deal is likely to raise concerns that they'll use their investment to wield influence. A suggestion they might attempt to acquire the Los Angeles Times and Chicago Tribune in 2013 sparked petitions and protests from readers concerned about their intentions. However, Meredith said the Koch brothers won't be given a seat on the board of Time Incorporated, and won't have any managerial or editorial input. Person of the Year. Meredith says the acquisition of Time Incorporated will give its brands a readership of 135 million and paid circulation of nearly 60 million. We believe this acquisition represents a transformative and financially compelling growth opportunity for Meredith Corporation and will increase shareholder value over time, Meredith's chief executive Stephen Lacey said in a statement. Even if Time Incorporated has struggled in recent years, its eponymous magazine still holds significant cultural influence. An example is its Person of the Year issue, which is now in its 90th year. The issue recognizes the person who, for better or for worse, has done the most to influence the events of the year. Past recipients have included almost every sitting U.S. president, Queen Elizabeth, Pope John Paul II and Mahatma Gandhi. More controversially, Joseph Stalin and Adolf Hitler also both received the recognition. This year's choice made headlines last week, after U.S. President Donald Trump claimed he was expected to be given the title for a 2nd consecutive year. Report. Time magazine disputed the president's claim, and said it did not comment on the cover story before publication.